Hi, you're probably seeing me for the first time. My name is Amarachi, popularly known as Hebi. So today I'm going to be doing a simple Brazilian wool hairstyle. I made use of 2 Brazilian wool, but I did not finish it. So to cut it, you're just going to hold it at one point and take it round, and when the wool has finished, you're going to use a scissors to cut it, just like I'm about to do right now. So this is what it should look like. So a weird thing about me is that I use mirror to see the front of my hair but not my back. For the back, I just feel it. So I put my finger just where I want to start, and then I use the cotton comb to trace it to the end of my hair. That's from one side to the other side. And then I'm going to use my hair wax to make sure that the line is clean. Doing all this with no mirror. Yes, I haven't said it yet. I'm going to be doing a simple but classic cornrow with Brazilian wool. So for the braids at the back, I'll be using 6 strands 3 times. So that is a total of 18 strands of Brazilian wool. The trick I use whenever I want to part my hair into 3, I part the side into 2, then I divide it into 3, then I take out the 2 parts, and that's how I do it. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is just how I do it. That's why I'm showing you so you can see it, because my explanation is wonky. To start the braid, I divide it into 3, then take the right under the middle, then the left under the middle. So I continue that until the grip is tight. So I add the first 6, I take it under, and I just braid it. One thing about me is that I do not know how to explain like plaiting hair itself. I don't know how to say this. Put the hair under the index finger, the middle finger, ring finger. I just believe that if you watch it, like if you are seeing this video right now, you just get it, because sometimes explaining can get really confusing. It can confuse you, confuse me, and confuse everybody. Now I'm just blabbing. So basically all I'm telling you to do is to watch this video, and the more you practice, the more you get better in making your hair. I've been making my hair for the past, let me say, 4 years or more now. And initially when I started making my hair myself, like my lines were crooked, my hand used to pain me, but I kept on going, and I noticed that the more I kept on doing my hair, I started with all back, then braids, then twist, and I just got better. So this is just a sign for you to learn how to make your hair today. Like, forget the pain, forget everything, just be determined, and you see the magic you can do on your own hair. I am a living testimony, so take this from me. So I'm going to stop blabbing now and continue explaining the hair as much as I can. So when you get to the end, because you need to tie it, it's Brazilian wool, so you add a longer one and then you plait it to the end. Then when you get to the end, you are going to tie it twice just to secure the braid. You see how I'll do it now. Now that I'm done with the back, let's move to the hard part, the cornrows. So I just knew that I wanted to do cornrows, but I did not have the exact style in mind. So there's something I used to do. I'll just put the cotton comb, and wherever it moves to, that is the style I'm going to do. So this cotton comb was bending for some reason, and I was like, okay. So like I said, I use mirror to see the front, because the front always has to be clean and straight. And then for the back, can you see my eyes? I'm visualizing my back hair without using mirror, and this is what it looks like. Still not having the exact style in mind, I decided to do small then big. So I'm going to take a Brazilian wool and divide it into 2. So I'm going to be using 3 for the particular braid. Here I was looking for the cotton comb. I don't know, every time I make hair I always look for the cotton comb. This is the second one. The first one I could not find it, but after making it I found it later. So I'm just going to make sure the pattern is neat. So now let's start the hair. I'm doing the feeding method. So you first divide your hair into 3. You take the right one under the middle, then the left one under the middle, and then you just continue braiding your hair. So it's just a simple weaving method. You're just weaving your hair backwards, but you have to be careful because, well, your front hair, you don't want to lose it after making this hair. So you reduce your grip on the hair, and then you move it forward just a bit, so you reduce the grip it has on your hair. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm going to take the first one, then I'll weave normally, then I'll take the second part and weave normally, then I'll add the second one, weave normally, then add the third one and weave normally. And when I've added the third Brazilian wool, I'm going to continue weaving the hair downwards. You remember when I said I don't know the exact style I'm doing? Well, let's continue. So for the big part, I'm just going to add hair wax to the left and right side of the hair. Then I'm going to comb it because my hair is natural, so I have to make sure I'm packing everything when I start weaving the hair. So now to start weaving the hair, remember I'm doing the feeding method. So we divide into 3, take the left under the middle, then the right under the middle, while holding the hair and keeping the grip. So when you have enough grip on the hair, that's when you add the first Brazilian wool. So I'm going to be adding it. I'll add 1, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, if you're using attachment, you'd be taking it tiny, then you increase, then you increase, then you increase. So it's similar to that, but we're using Brazilian wool. And since this is a shorter braid, I'll use 1 Brazilian wool first, then I'll use 3, then I would use 4, then I'll use 5, then I'll use 6. Then I'm going to braid it down and then add to the ends. So let's watch it. Now for a better view, I'm going to show you again. So I'll take the front of my hair, I'll divide it into two, take left under middle and take right under the middle, just the way you see me do it here. So when you've braided it to a particular point, you start adding the Brazilian wool. So like I explained, you first take one, you add it, then you braid or weave, then you take the other side, then you weave, then you hold it, add two to the weaving, you weave, then you grab the other side and you weave. So are you seeing that I'm trying to grip my hair? Then we take three, you add it, you weave, then you take the last side, then you weave. So I'm going to add four now. That's 4 Brazilian wool strands. See, 4. Then you add it to the weaving and you braid it down. So because I am adding it small to big, you can see that the braid starts small. That's the cornrow. The beginning is small, and then the more I play it gets bigger. So if you want it bigger than this, you can do maybe 2, 4, 6, 8. So it depends on how you want the cornrow size to be. I did not want it to be too big. You know, the weather has been hot, so I have to respect myself. I don't like hairs that are too heavy, too big, too bulky. So I think this is, how many is this? Is this 5 or 6? I don't know. So I'm just going to add that, and then for the ends I'm going to show you how to tie it again. So you just tie it like that, and then when you're done, you trim your hair because you want it to look neat. Then after trimming, you bond the ends. So I did not have lighter, that's why I was using matchstick. So when you bond the ends, you use your hand to just roll it a bit. You see how I'll do it now. Now for the interesting part, the rollie. So this is the first method where you roll it and you sew. That's as you roll, you sew. You are going to see the way I'm going to do it now. So you roll it and then you pass the needle through the hair, and then you roll it, then you pass the needle through the hair. So let's watch now. Please, if you're doing this by yourself, be careful because I cannot count how many times I poked myself out doing this. So you just have to be extra cautious. So when you are done with rolling the amount of braid you want to roll, you will pass the needle through the hair, but you stop at the back at the middle, and then you would knot it at the back there, just so it will not show at the front. So this is what it should look like. So I'm going to show you the second method now. The second method is easier. So what you do, you take the whole braid and you just roll it up, and when you have gotten to the top, you use your needle and thread and you just sew it in place. That is from one side to the other side, just to make sure it is hard and firm. So for the way I did it, I'm going to leave 5 up and 5 down, so meaning that the first 5, that is the cornrows, will be shorter than the one at the back, just so it will give it a look. Let me just keep quiet and let you enjoy the video. Now that I've shown you the two methods, you can either do one or do the both of them. It depends on you. So this is what I meant when I said I did 5 long and 5 short. So the 5 long ones, I'm going to sew them together at the back in place, and the ones at the top, I'm going to sew them in place and just make everything stay. Now I'm done with sewing it. I'm going to arrange it and do the final touches, and this is what it ended up looking like.